hello.
No, oh wait. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, why is my stream not picking up the game?
That would have been a good idea.
It took a second. It just took a second. It is now.
Nice.
I don't know what it wasn't, but let's just jump into it.
Let's do it.
I'm not reading this. Time to rise and shine.
Just this old game I see. It's Danganronpa.
I'm Mac. Hi, Lion. How are you guys?
Oh, I'm loud. Am I loud? Hang on.
Morning has
Here's
come.
me. It has indeed, Makoto.
What should I do today? Who do we hang out with today?
I would like... Nope, none of them. Nope, not her, definitely.
Who is Morning and why has he come?
You don't want to know. AV room.
Who's in the AV room?
AV room. The person we're gonna hang out with today. It's Tina. Hello.
By the way, Mac, this is Danganronpa. It came
Yes,
out
it is.
in
You're familiar
2010.
with it.
Yeah,
That's the stove.
it's an old game.
That's not the AV room. That's the bathroom. Did I miss?
You might have.
Ugh, this is making me dizzy. That's...
I've seen like the first 4 episodes of that anime, but that's it.
Yikes.
okay. We're gonna try again because
Well, the games are better than the anime. I will tell you
Yes.
that. There's a lot more context that the anime does not give, that the game does.
okay, so it's
yeah.
us from here. Oh, it's right here.
Wow. How do you miss the giant videotape?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm gonna punt you.
Are you for real?
Ugh, we have too much freaking spare time. How can anyone live like this? It's impossible. No way. Can't do it. Totally impossible.
Let's hang out with Junko.
Sure.
We don't have anything to give her, though.
I don't mind hanging out, but you better keep me entertained.
Oh boy. Spent some time with Junko, but... not sure if she was satisfied.
I mean, she looks
She-
pretty happy.
I was about to say, she looks pretty satisfied to me. We don't have a gift for her.
Listen, I just want to make this clear right up front. Don't get the wrong idea about any of this, okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, I hope you're not expecting anything from me.
yeah.
Gotta keep my virtues safe, you know.
Okay. Why would your brain go that way? I'm not expecting anything like that.
Come on.
I figured you're not that kind of guy, right? Looking at you, I get a total Omega
See?
vibe.
She agrees. He is complete
Oh my
twink.
god. I'm gonna die. That's funny.
I love that
But-
she has the Omega verse in her head.
But still, they say even the tamest guy can turn into a wild animal, so I figured I'd say it anyway.
Mac, please. A wild animal?
Don't ask me why, but I seem to attract guys like that.
It's probably because she's, flashy?
It's probably because of them titties. Although
Probably.
What the?
they call me up super late at night, I'll like, hey, let's hang. Like, I don't know what that means.
Let's hang? Sounds so simple. Why super late at night? Why does Junko seem annoyed at it? Boy!
You look up the right answer.
It's
please.
hangout. It's hangout. I don't need
Okay.
I don't need a thing for that. Especially with those options. Oh, you just meant hanging out. That's not what she meant, but okay.
Huh? Did you just come to a decision or something?
No, forget it.
Are you for real?
Anyway, so we all get together, but the whole group's full of dumbasses.
He's not
He-
dumb.
it's
He's
like-
just an Omega. He doesn't know any better.
Wow, stop talking for Junko. Keeping Kurikos like that away is like a full-time job, you know?
Yeah, it must be tough. I mean, you're a model and all, so you must really be popular.
Wow, Makoto, you actually get it. You do get it, right? You totally get me!
I do?
Totally.
Listen, maybe I can introduce you to some of my friends sometime. So, what's your type? You're super passive, right? So you'll need an aggressive girl.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that'd be good for you. Someone who'll go after you and not give up.
No, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'll find the perfect girl for you as soon as we get out of here. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Junko seems really excited as she walked away. I think
He is kind of dumb, you are correct.
No, he's an Omega. He's not dumb. I don't really
He's
get
dumb.
it, but I guess she likes hanging out with me.
He's just an Omega. He doesn't know any better.
Hey, look at me go, my skill points.
Nice.
Once we're all done. that's your
Excuse
plan.
you, that is me. Hello. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I have to decompress after talking to Junko like that. He's a dumb
He's a
Omega.
dumb-
No, he's just an
Yeah.
Omega.
I don't feel like hanging
Look
out
at-
here.
taking a look
I want to
around.
go find people. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. I don't know much about the Omegaverse, but the
It's like
Omegas
in
are
the
the
trash.
ones that get impreg, right? Yes.
Yes.
They
Correct.
usually get pregnant, yes. They are the children bearers.
Children bears?
Yeah.
Do you want to hang out with Pasta?
Sure. We probably
Alright,
should
let's
for
go
story
Pasta.
purposes anyway.
Hi, Pasta.
Spaghetti.
So isn't
from-
Omega bad then? No, of course not.
Oh. Out for a walk, Makoto? I wouldn't mind if you invited me along. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Should I ask Sayaka out for a while?
Okay, let's go for a walk. I think it'll help cheer both of us up.
I enjoyed a long, leisurely walk with Sayaka.
With her macaroni mouth.
Yup. We grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a gift? We don't have any.
I have one.
Not for her.
Listen, may I ask you just one question?
So polite again. What's going on?
And so polite again, I'd like to ask. Do you have a girlfriend?
What? That's like way out of nowhere.
Huh? Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do?
No, I don't. A girlfriend? Not at all. What part of you think I'm straight?
Listen.
Then, do you at least have a crush on someone?
Wait a second. You can't just call me out like that. Why are you asking all these questions?
I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad?
It's not bad. Just warn a guy.
But it's only natural that I'd be curious, right? Because we're classmates going through the same thing together. Duh, it's not like I like you.
I thought you were my assistant. What happened to that? What is this downgrade?
New canon.
Classmates?
Although, that's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates.
You're my assistant, right?
We're friends.
Oh.
We've been friends since middle school, in a way.
Oh, that's kind of true.
Friend zone.
They weren't even in the same fucking class. Yeah, we're friends, of course. Of course.
Ed.
I totally believe that. Oh, I forgot to bring up marbles.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, he just got on.
All right, let me refresh the page real quick.
Do not knock knock on Tice. Do not knock on Tice.
I'm going to close that right now. There we go. So, aren't you going to ask me?
Ask you what?
No, not what. Aren't you going to ask me if I have a boyfriend or not?
Okay, I don't. Of course I do want to know, but... You're really popular, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Oh
Nope, I definitely don't.
I'm not surprised that you don't.
The truth is, I'm way too busy for things like that.
Then... do you have a crush on someone?
I wonder. Let's just say there's someone I'm interested in.
Sayaka stared straight into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were tinged with red. Wait, me?
But I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters. Friend zone!
You ever just smell bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Let's get out of here together, Makoto, no matter what. Please don't turn your back on me, okay?
Okay, I'll never turn my back on you.
I'll never break your heart. I want you to know something, Makoto, and I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
I don't believe you.
I'm really glad you're here.
I believe that. I think she is genuinely glad that he's there.
Yes, I think she genuinely sees him as a good friend, but,
Yeah.
you know.
When she smiled at me like that, I could feel my entire body filling with power.
It's over 9,000!
Oh my god. It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger. So I have to do my best in here. For myself and for Sayaka.
I'm so happy you're going to do your best for me.
What? You heard me? That's embarrassing.
I'm psychic. Okay.
Kidding. I just have really good intuition. But is that really what you were thinking?
Well... Anyway, let's just help each other out and get out of here no matter what it takes. I'm gonna do my best for sure, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. We need to work together and do our best.
I'm gonna do my best. I carved those
Look,
words
I
into the
told you,
walls of
Clem.
my soul. Do you think she deals with people like Makoto all the time? That's why she could read his head like that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. After vowing to Sayaka to give it my all, I went back into my room. Poor Makoto.
He's so dumb.
He's just a baby.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Like, how can you bully that kid and not feel guilty? I mean, I do it all the time,
very
but still.
easily. Oh, good. Thank God.
All the morning and nighttime announcements are voiced.
I keep forgetting.
Night.
Yes!
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is
Strictly prohibited!
Okay then.
Bye. Oh, I have to do Monokuma Theater, though.
The third day here is it's already third day. Damn!
It came to an end.
Hey.
When will I... No. We. When will we escape? Yeah, I knew it. It's him and the
I'm
cats.
taking a drink to prepare myself for... Yeah. Makoto's ceiling cats.
I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the
At
ceiling.
the cats on the ceiling.
Before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Monokuma Theater.
I need an immediate fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. I beg to differ. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or the breaststroke. Drive-through is better than a sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Bro do be sleeping. EP.
0.00002 seconds later.
Bro is eepy. Sinabi mo.
Eepos peoples!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I had enough of that.
I woke up to an irritating... Yes, it is irritating. Sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed.
Is mine or his? Is mine better?
Monokuma. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind...
Big mood.
Oh, I probably should mute Tiss over here. No, actually, I'm just gonna lower
Yeah.
him to like the lowest possible.
You can just take my VOD. We could just download it from my channel, and you can keep his volume up if you want.
No, I'll keep him low, and I'll just keep an eye on the chat. The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room.
Somebody's
What
at
if
the door.
I just ignored it?
Ding dong, ding dong.
Oh my lord. Fantastic morning, isn't it?
Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room.
Bruh.
Bro, hello?
Okay, bye.
No, you have to say hi! I don't think I'm gonna get out of this easily. Gotta go talk to Taka. The cats, they are staring. We must speak to Taka. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted.
Okay.
You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. Okay, Ted? I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all really need to come together. What? What?
Hold on a second.
Taka?
Are you proposing a
Taka?
giant student orgy?
Taka? Do we need to speak? Do we need to have words? Taka? 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 And that was when I realized. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should come together for breakfast. That is not what he said. Oh. Freudian slip.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to have everyone else I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Yeah.
Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say anything. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall.
Lion.
And that is when I realized you should go beat the group's Omega. I'm pretty sure there's a fic like that.
Probably.
Come on,
Let's
baby.
be real, the fandom's been around since 2009. Oh,
Oh,
look!
you gotta play.
Oh,
Never mind. Somebody pressed play and nobody's actually playing.
Blah!
Baby, 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 baby.
Toko?
What's your problem?
But what? Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally first.
For the orgy.
Prepare herself? What is she talking about? I hope it's...
The orgy, bro.
I hope the orgy thing wasn't actually... Well, I'm so nervous! And then she fades away. What's she so
I need
nervous
to
about?
eat another piece of beef jerky.
Should I be nervous too? Is the group orgy actually gonna happen? I thought that was just a joke.
Anybody else in here? Nope.
Imagine Makoto breaking into a sweat thinking that that's actually gonna happen.
Thank you for the lurk!
Thank you for the lurk.
Most people
Okay.
are there. Oh, Kyoko's there too. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So Makoto's the
I don't
last
think you
one.
gave them much choice.
Okay, looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and
Aww.
listen.
Oh, my bad.
Bro.
I was looking at Makoto sitting next to Mondo, just thinking about shit. Everyone.
He's like side-eyeing Taka so hard.
He really is. Thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Bro,
Yeah?
you need to work on your phrasing.
Give me a break.
Was I Leon too?
Yes, you were Leon too.
I didn't make time for this
You
shit.
gave him, yeah.
You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat.
Okay.
Do you want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not so sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Nothing at all?
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh? Do you understand?
If you cannot stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to. Oh. Boop. Sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. Where'd the game screen go? There it is. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free.
Okay, so nobody has any clue?
Again, okay, good.
What the heck?
Oh my god, it's Asalhina. One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... what's up?
If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal and bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
Murderous fiend? Jihiro, do you have some idea who's behind this?
Why am I in jail? Why am I in jail? Excuse me?
You
Faye?
belong there.
Faye?
Hi, Faye!
Faye? Faye? Faye?
Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Got it!
Certainty is not a concern right now. I allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? Do you mean that serial killer that's been in the news all over the internet?
Yes,
And
you're
all over the
correct, Faye.
internet?
No. No.
The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think.
You know Byakuya is into that true crime shit.
I mean, same though. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Ted.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer? Wow. Isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it.
Her tibbies are so big because of the positivity she has.
It's true.
Huh?
All that positive energy, every iota of positive energy raises them 1 cup size.
It's true. Help?
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Canon.
'Cause, I mean,
We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right?
Oh my god, think of Akane then.
Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm pretty sure they're getting worried. I bet they've called the police already. Why is it a question mark?
Monokuma.
We already know it's
Thank you.
Monokuma.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here?
Oh, she got mad.
Guys.
You guys, seriously? Do you understand the role the police exists to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and... What? Why is Chad in jail?
Because Faye put me in jail, so I put Faye in jail. Jail.
Okay, come to my chat, Faye. You're not in jail there.
No.
The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to lie?
Oh.
So they really want to get out of here. All you've got to do is
That
kill.
was weird.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Come on.
You know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored.
There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it.
Wait, I think, yes, I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here, right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's why I couldn't understand, but I realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you...
You want to know? I'll tell ya! It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
Son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject. Oh my god, the change in voice. I am so glad I did scale warm-ups today. I have a little video I would like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry. It's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that, even though I did hear you guys are getting up to an orgy this morning. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
hello.
Oh, Master's so impatient lately. Why don't you just watch it and find out?
Oh my lord.
Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, you must know.
Despair.
I'm sorry, but the moment of silence before Monokuma spoke, all I heard was Ty's going, resurrection! Oh my god.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because, to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. Oh my god, I can't read.
It's okay, neither can I.
From you too.
This first
He's
race is
gone.
long, forever. Oh my god.
And once again, he left before we could figure out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful.
What did we learn?
He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so...
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Makoto, check this out for us, would ya?
Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
What? What rule?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey. Hey, 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 hey!
Piece of shit.
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Tet. Okay, I guess I'll get going.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. We're counting on the both of ya. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running.
Okay, I'll hold you to it.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of
Hi,
both.
Gunter!
Hi, Gunther. How are you?
He's not exactly a bad person, but he's not a good one either.
So then, where's the specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but...
It's the AV room.
Oh, I gotta hit play.
It's the AV room. Sayaka.
Yes, correct.
The AV room.
Play.
I know, I'm doing it. The AV room, Sayaka. Question.
Wow.
Did you do any touches to your Discord when you were setting up?
No, why?
Because when you do the Monokuma voice, it cuts you out sometimes. And that is the setting on Discord.
That's supposed to...
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how that happened.
I don't know.
I saw the plays and I panicked.
Hi, David!
Hello?
We're having technical difficulties.
I trust Rin more than I trust you, Gunter.
Damn. You're
So
messing up with
there.
that.
Wow.
Oh,
I'll see the volume is over here.
you have to say it! You have to say the line!
Wait. I minimized something and now I'm lost. Okay. Huh? There's something inside the cardboard box.
What is it? What is it?
It's it's rounds with squares in them.
With rounds in them!
It's not as funny the second time, but it's good memories.
It is. A bunch of DVDs.
And you know what sucks? I
What?
genuinely forgot the fucking name of it again. But I could not remember what the replacement was either.
And each one has a label written on it with someone's name.
This must be
This
the video
must
for
be the-
each of us.
oh.
That is my line? Excuse me?
Whoops.
hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone.
She ran off. I didn't follow her. I just stood right there where I was because I am a fucking Omega. DVDs in
Yepers.
front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place.
Reminder that you once called them the David.
Yeah, because David made a comment in chat and I was reading that. I think I see something. It's a cardboard box with the DVDs are in.
That's
What am I
by me.
supposed to... What am I... What?
Are we not looking at the... Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play the DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs until I had
Why would you do that?
found the
That
one
is
with my
so dumb.
name. Huh?
That is so dumb. Why would you do that?
Because he wants to see what's on there.
Why would you watch it? I
Because-
wouldn't watch it.
I would. And I slid into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... Oh, it's me, Bodice!
It's little Komaru.
Before her hoagie grew in. I love that they
She
made
wasn't
that
a
a...
protagonist yet.
Yeah, I love that they actually made that a thing. Go on. I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing.
Makoto's dad kind of hot though.
Makoto's dad kind of looks like the dad.
Adachi.
No, the dad in the prologue.
He looks like Adachi.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Adachi
he
has
does.
like a thinner face. What's
He
weird
looks
is
like Adachi.
what's weird is that Makoto and Komaru don't look anything like him.
Maybe they're the milkman's children.
Because what I saw on that monitor
You just ignored my comment.
was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Who is that?
You really
That's
like
somebody.
this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Makoto's dad is somebody in the game.
I don't know. Why are you humming, Gunter?
If it, huh? That is too fake to be true. We will never know. Although, actually, no, this is true. I was gonna say Komaru's actually true.
Yes, Komaru is real.
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope speak, it would have given me hope, given me strength, given me a cat on my lap to squeeze as he
But those are
looks
all
at
in my
me.
room.
It was a normal. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. He had a loving family. Impossible. What do you mean impossible? Makoto is the most protagonist to protagonist to ever protagonist. Come on now. My family support
He's a
to
baby.
rely on. Yeah, he's Omega. I would have been motivated to do even better.
He's like a Zeta. What are you talking about?
He's an Omega. You can't deny Junko. But
He is a
here,
Zeta.
Now it's totally different. He's an Omega.
A Zeta.
Omega. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that this video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but...
Yasuhiro.
Oh, yeah, that is Oh my god, Makoto. Makoto's dad is Yasuhiro. I thought so. That's horrendous. It's Kaiji Tang.
And Yako.
Oh, that's what I heard. I heard the Yako in him. That's why.
Like,
I
why
hated
am I
it.
the one paying attention?
What do you? Oh, for the stream, for the other stream, for the marble stream,
Mm-hmm.
the stream in which we are also marbling. Go on, button. It turned out I was absolutely right. And the voice he voices Ganta in V3. It's funny because I don't hear the Ganta, I just hear the Yako.
Aw,
Ted,
poor couch.
but in dramatics.
This time I couldn't even make a sound.
Ted exclamation point.
Ted exclamation point. My voice just died.
Mood.
I heard the Ganta and the dad voice. Oh damn. Where'd everyone go?
Gunta is Makoto's dad.
No.
Would you rather it be Yasuhiro?
Yes. That's
No!
funnier. Looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice. Of course it was him.
Hang on.
Nah.
Makoto Naegi
Oh.
accepted into Hope Peak Academy.
Wow.
Well then.
And his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation.
Look for the answer after graduation.
What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. I didn't know you could be angry. God damn it!
I didn't
Oh my
know
God, he
anything about him was
cursed!
hot.
He cursed! The little baby cursed.
He's a Zeta.
I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. Wow. A single thought was
Wow.
racing through my mind. He's mad. What
Mad.
else? How could I think of anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe.
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed the DVD. Wow, the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed through to a monitor. I'm just making up words. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the...
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. Can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Okay, I'll take that. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. Hello?
I had to remove Draco.
That kind of sounds like us right now. Wow, almost choked on myself. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You could say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight, don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should start by just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what everyone was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka.
Ted,
What was in your video, Sayaka?
Ted,
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us.
Ted, but in gray eyes.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder.
Ted.
She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka!
That's enough.
Let her go.
I can't do that. I have to make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless.
I'm really worried.
Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka.
We're not talking to all these floor boners.
Ah. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school.
I mean, obviously she can't have left the school, Makoto.
Everyone went their separate ways, but enough about Leon and Ada. Ironic, since one of them is named Leon.
Yep.
There's Sayaka. I found her in the corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She doesn't look like she's sitting, but I'm just gonna pretend that she is. She looked like maybe
You made that joke last time too.
Oh, did I really?
Yes.
She looked like she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call an emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now!
Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
The Samugi in her voice there.
I know, she really got Samugi'd.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ted!
I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think about what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right?
Ted,
So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that.
but what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes?
If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Sayaka?
Help me.
Her voice was small and shaky. It sounded almost like Samugal.
Why is this happening?
I know, right?
To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Actually, she didn't change her voice. She actually is using the Samugal voice.
Yeah.
Button.
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 Finally, she raised her face from my chest.
You don't have tits, it's not the same.
She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes?
Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
What? Of course, I'll be there for you.
Is this bitch planning something?
Pfft. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Ted,
Makoto.
thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over where she was before.
Hey! Hey!
Standing up! Makoto, it's standing up!
What's standing up?
Come on!
You even have to ask! Your flagpole!
Get the hell out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in!
Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos.
It's about to come out. It's gonna come out, Okay. Okay.
Balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I've never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had.
Clap.
Did he trip?
Are you okay?
Did he trip?
If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow! I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all working!
Ted.
What the heck was that just now?
He just wanted to mess with us.
Well, for now, you want to just head back?
Yeah. Monokuma had come along. Oh, yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. He's not wrong. $1,000 full course meal is probably expensive air. Yes. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm going to lay down for a bit.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now, on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of
After
my
watching that
own.
deranged video.
Yeah, you know, words. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? On Akuma? Mastermind behind whatever is going on? Fucking words?
What the mastermind has in store with
that
for us?
too? Or are we our biggest problem?
I think it's the last one.
Ted. I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. I'm too Omega for that shit. Do the others feel the same? Ted. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ted. Ted. Ted.
Think on.
Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So, how come someone's at the door?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late.
Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened.
Something weird? Besides you being in my room? Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my bed. And all of a sudden, my door... Yeah,
I think this is Sayaka.
Oh, that's right. We did the same
And all of a
thing.
sudden, my door started rattling and shaking.
Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
So what happened?
After a while, it just stopped. I let time go by. Then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Besides you bringing in trying to kill me in the middle of the night.
There was nobody there.
Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then?
You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime.
That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise...
Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel better?
What?
All it said in in the school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is, Oh, look at that. Look at that. Her cold sweat cleared right up.
Right. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind, I promise.
No, I know. Me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... Ted, if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight?
Switch rooms?
Literally
Sharing a
married now,
room?
says Faye.
If there was only one bed. If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room. Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, concern you? I'm not gonna do anything weird, but...
Fine. I trust you.
In that case, then...
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong. That's about enough of that. Oh man, it's already nighttime.
Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. I'm not gonna do anything weird, I promise. If we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys, too.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Ted.
Huh? Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding?
What if I wasn't just kidding?
Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there.
Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what.
I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, lift the door before you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem.
Okay, but the showers don't work during the nighttime anyway, right?
Oh, that's right, I totally forgot.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you.
Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before.
Hmm?
When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive.
Yeah, I know.
Good night, then. See you in the morning.
Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed to my, in quotations, room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different from mine. It smells nice though.
I'm gonna be nosy.
It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. Oh! It's her disc! There wasn't any doubt about it. It was a DVD with her name on it in the AV room. This reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It's probably best I wait until she brings it up again.
I mean, Mac, you
Psychic?
you're a
More
little
like
bit
psycho.
closer than you think.
Oh, just you wait, Mac.
Blah blah blah. Okay.
She doesn't have tissues in her room, man. What am I gonna do? I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around her stuff. I'm gonna go sleep in her bed, sniff it. It smells nice. It smells like roses. I fell asleep.
Actually, she probably smells like vanilla or something. Some like cheap girl perfume.
She would smell like candy.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've
Intergalactic.
heard of Noah's Ark, right? What?
Intergalactic.
We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
She can't wear cheap perfume. She's an idol. That's true.
True.
She probably has like really expensive perfume.
Yeah, but those often smell like shit.
Well, it's probably like branded for them.
And expensive perfumes are often made of shit. Whale shit / puke.
Wow.
It's true. That's what ambergris is.
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I had better get going.
You
Hello,
unlearned.
and welcome back.
Welcome back.
I left Sayakazu and made my way toward the dining hall.
Wow.
Luckily, nobody saw me leaving her room. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Ryu's an enemy.
Hello, Makoto. Good morning. Can you believe it?
You're a dumbass.
Thank you for the attachment.
I was the
You're a
first.
dumbass.
Wrong voice. I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Nothing.
I suppose I'm early.
I figured everyone who had arrived on time would be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late are the rejects.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate
Except
with
for
me
you,
this
Junko.
morning.
You're not a reject.
Well, hello.
Nope.
You are perfection.
Oh boy. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. He was pooping.
You know what? That's a much better theory than what I was thinking of.
You know,
We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever are the pretentious bastards.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late.
Kyoko agrees with me.
Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. I slept through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? It's so awful to be late? Is it so awful?
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle.
Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind
That's
to
why
move
she's my queen,
at
Lion.
their own pace. Makoto's so much nicer than me. But
Right.
regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's
no.
supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I get the sense that she always has her stuff together.
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall.
He flew!
It's
He grew wings!
Where I headed first was my room, where I left Sayaka to stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that night, he do be Newman.
He Newman!
The room had been completely transformed. What the hell?
He swore!
This is his third time swearing.
If I just skip everything and just...
Don't you need- oh. I better check the bathroom.
Oh no!
Let's
Ready, everybody?
take a look. Inside. Triple tag.
Triple Ted. Dun, dun, dun! Lion.
It took me a second to realize that I was screaming.
Perfect timing.
What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, Ted. Triple Ted. And everything went black.
He fainted. The poor amigo was overwhelmed.
Why
It's
you,
all so good.
why you giggle? She's dead.
The lion redeemed 28 stab wounds.
Wow. Oh my god.
The timing on that is like golden. That's so funny.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. And it was someone I'd seen before. Ted.
Ah,
You're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. You are unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened.
What happened? And he freaks out. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw. It was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
Ted! Exclamation point. Deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I might want to see a doctor for that.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If she is...
I just had the funniest thought.
What?
He goes back. He passes out again. He comes back here. They have the same conversation. He goes back. He passes out again. He comes
That
back
would
here.
be a nightmare. That's such a Family Guy comedy routine.
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
And then come back here, and then I have to see for myself, and then pass out, and then come back here. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are you all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? My friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
I have to open my caffeine.
You have to open your coffee.
It's done.
Wow.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either.
Then why? Was a bad time to drink a drink. So shouldn't it be obvious? Akuma, he told us to come here.
That she did,
She caught a
Lion.
case of
That
the
she
big
did.
dead. Yup. She can't be undead. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
Aw.
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
Ted. Why
I love
should we
Kyoko.
listen to anything he has to say?
I love how level-headed she stays.
Well, yeah. It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that!
He's here again.
Hey,
If someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world as for following the Bear Times One rule.
But
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying, I'm telling you, he killed her!
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination
You know-
of fear, suspicion, and confusion. What?
Wouldn't they all be looking at Makoto right now? Like logically, they should all be looking at Makoto since she was found in Makoto's room.
Well, I'm sure they're looking at him for that too, but they're also kind of like shook.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Someone killed someone.
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. That person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. I'm not doing that.
Nice.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You think you could kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
Real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps.
You are You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who... Well, if you are the Blacken that committed this murder, you can only be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words.
No, it's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Is this perhaps the first class trial?
This is the first class trial.
That's what I said.
Oh.
A few hours after the murder, everyone will gather together, including the Blacken who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
Is this perhaps
During the trial,
the first class
you'll
trial?
have to present your argument.
I don't know, is it?
You think the Blackened is.
This is the first
And
class
once
trial.
everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The
Why did
rest
I hear
will
that as a
live
double?
Their communal life.
I don't know. Why did you?
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your
You know,
punishment.
Yeah.
I want to see that situation right there.
What? The one who got away
In
with
a
murder will
Danganronpa
survive,
game.
and the rest of you will receive
Yeah.
punishment? Oh, where the
Yeah.
killer survives?
Yeah.
Which of
It would be nice, but I think that would be a short game, don't you think?
I mean, maybe it's the last one.
I'm gonna say something controversial, which was probably not controversial, but I think V3 should have done that.
Yeah, I do too.
Or at the very least, an alternative, like maybe V2.
Maybe, like, if they ever do another one, I'm sure that that's something they haven't tried, so they'll have to try something new, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Kadoka does not want to do another Danganronpa.
rules go, that's all there is to it.
Although they don't necessarily need Kadoka for it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution!
Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is
Thank God.
execution. Electric chair. Zzz,
Wow.
zzz, poison gas.
You finna die, baby.
Hurricane.
Essentially is what he's saying. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us gets executed.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey,
Wait, hold on a second.
how are you talking?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Huh? What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. And then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Big Stumpy.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
She didn't deserve that.
Nope.
Yes, indeed. This is like a perfect time for that one.
Oh boy.
This wasn't supposed to... Why? Me?
Suddenly,
Suddenly-
right at
oh,
the
that's you.
end, that is me. Her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again.
Poor girl.
No way!
What the? I don't. This can't be real.
Hey!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I only really wanted to keep I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. So I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise! But you guys understand now, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes.
That was an opportune killing, and you know it, Monokuma.
Etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
You
Damn.
deserve so much better.
Chuko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. Poor kiddo.
I think
That was so bad for
she's
her. Yeah.
after Kyoko and Sakura, she's my favorite in this one.
Yeah. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end.
Actually, I don't think I can put those three in order. Like, those three are my favorites.
I think Kyoko's your favorite, like number one.
Sakura's up there though.
Fair enough. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who had until just a second ago been our friend, was dead.
I mean, she could still be your friend when she's dead, Makoto.
She'd been murdered. I think he meant she had just been alive.
Yeah.
Because the translation in this game is actually bad, so...
Yeah, it's very wonky.
In simpler terms...
I need to fix my hair just a sec. I'm taking my headset off.
But nobody's looking at you.
It's itching my neck.
It was the death of a human being.
Hold on, sorry.
Wow.
It's itching my neck. Do you want to live with hair itching your neck?
Yes.
No.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. She's an interesting one, but due to her early death, she's more of a presence than a character in this one.
Yeah.
But the development, the prequel and the development in the If scenario.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
The Monokuma file!
Stop stealing my lines. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much for the corpse. Instead, I've gathered up everything I know about this circumstance and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
Poor girl.
And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we could all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion.
And I looked and most of those eyes were turned my way.
It's the worst situation imaginable. Doesn't he actually have a line like that? And yet, in even such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words.
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just had to do it.
I had a thought that I can't say.
Well, you can type it down. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment.
Well, I mean, who here doesn't know? Most people probably know what happens.
No. Do not, because the VOD people don't.
True.
They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I still have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to determine what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defenders with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
just a second.
Huh?
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
Oh, yeah. I don't think she meant Junko.
I know.
Gently, okay. I touched her wrist to check on for her pulse, like in the movies and stuff, but... Ted. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries, and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like
She's
that.
dead, Jim.
She's dead, Jim. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? Then that means... That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? He is...
What else would we...
He's a little slow.
Just a...
Okay, I guess there is something else. What else do we have to discuss, Kyoko?
Anyway,
I think you have to talk to everybody.
Okay.
You feel me?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. I'm gonna talk to Byakuya because he's the second most level-headed one here. We need to hurry up and figure out who the okay.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
The weed wore off? I think so. I think it really did.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Or the shrooms.
Kyoko's
ahead,
such a wonderful
take a
play
look.
on the Holmes archetype.
Notice
She
anything
is.
interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room.
What? She's right.
Then could it be?
All at once,
Oh, there we
everyone's
go.
gaze
There it
turned
is.
to me. I thought he had that. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. It is not what you're thinking. We traded rooms. No, I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. A feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
so then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka.
Makoto's luck
We'll have to collect...
is unbelievable.
And he only ever survives because he has Kyoko at his side.
That's not true. He actually only ever survives because of his luck.
Well, Kyoko gives him the answer a lot of times.
Well, yeah. But I don't mean
We'll have-
that.
Yeah, we'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
oh,
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't, no.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the room. Hurried out of the gym.
I'll be going too.
Bye. Just like that, Kyoko. And he's gone too.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them.
Kyoko's
I'll skip
part
the
of his
trial
luck.
and cave their
The rest of the
goddamn
series
skull in
proves that.
myself.
It's true.
Exactly. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
No, my bad. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. I dissociated for a second.
so,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway?
We don't really have anything to in particular. We already know killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very
you.
suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me
I
next.
grew spikes!
She got scary.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not just for Makoto's guilty yet. I have no idea what the fuck I just
not
said.
for sure.
It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Okay.
By the way, I tried to name the stream Macorno, and Twitch said no because it was too close to porno.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just put a dash between the corn.
I tried, it said no. It did
Wow.
not want that either.
We'll call him a corn cob.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help but investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone is expecting much from you
So
anyway.
the blood behind you on Junko's body?
She's not looking at it. Alright, I guess I better get going. Where are you
But
going, Leon?
She was looking when Junko got impaled. So she should be out now.
She probably really didn't register what happened. If you catch my drift. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Ted. Does everyone really think I'm the killer?
I can think of 3 people who don't.
I'm too omega for this shit. How did it turn out like this?
You got... I'm not gonna say that.
Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution idiot.
Blah, blah, we know. We heard this. We were here. I promise.
You can't let that happen.
We were here for that part. I
You can't
promise,
let things
game.
turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is figure out who did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Chihiro just here with the body. I guess I should
like this song.
look through the Monokuma file we got before. Victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory.
Over here vibing.
All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury in her right wrist.
Perhaps because there's a dead girl in your bathroom.
Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we wanted to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive. Oh Makoto, you sweet, sweet bean. And for Sayaka. Come on now, get it together. I have to find out how she was killed. You know how she was killed. She got stabbed in the ab.
No way, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here.
Hera doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Aw.
And do what, Chihiro? She's dead.
That's sweet though.
I like to think that they were friends. How very little
Probably.
she had. Inside the display case are trophies of other items.
Okay.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, in my room.
Don't tell me how to live my
We
life.
won't make any progress without investigating there. At least Makoto's nice about it. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I think Hajime gives you sass. And,
Yeah.
and Shuichi too. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer.
Ha ha ha.
It might reveal something new. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? A struggle, Makoto. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, speaking out loud, some of the gold coating has come off the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, that handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit.
Nice.
Replica sword.
Lint roller. Looks like there's way less than before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and
Oh my
decided to clean up a little?
Oh my god.
He's
Pure of heart and dumb of ass.
Damn, how is that not considered evidence?
I have no idea.
There's a key on the ground, it has my name on it, so it's my room key. If I remember correctly, I switched with Sayaka. She must have dropped it in the Tesla.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Yes. I said that already. Okay.
How'd they get in? Blah, 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 blah. Don't open the door. Blah, 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 blah,
She
blah,
must
blah.
have let them in. It's not possible.
She must have let them in. It's impossible. She promised she wouldn't. Let me...
Cool kit's inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence of it being used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this. It's useful!
Yo,
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
You haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Interesting. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl who did it?
Ed,
Yo,
that'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that
All I'm
evidence
saying
of a
is,
struggle? Yeah.
if a woman hits you, you can hit them back.
Hey man,
If you hit a woman,
self-defense.
expect to be hit back.
Right.
Period. If we're equals, we gotta be fucking equals.
It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right on the other side of the room. I could have heard something. Except you can't, because the walls are soundproof.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Ted. I think the sheath?
I have conflicted feelings on Mondo.
Why?
He's an interesting character, but he's also very Mondo.
I understand completely. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. I would argue that all the characters are very interesting and complex, so I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does this mean it was used to attack someone?
Let me just say, he's on the lower echelon of my favorites in this one, alongside Hifumi and Hiro.
I genuinely like him because I like his complexity.
Yeah.
But like Makoto, I do not consider him to be a good guy. But I
I like
also
him-
don't consider him to be a bad one either.
I like him more than the ones in the lower echelon, but he's still down there. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the night. In the fight. Middle of the fight.
Middle of the night.
Why are there scratches on it?
Nocturnal sword.
He's almost putting his brain cells together. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. This is evidence of a fight. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Must have been some. Yes. Yes.
Our rooms are completely blah 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 blah. Can I check the door? Okay. Kyoko.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But she ignored me.
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
She did not ignore me.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Oh my god, he's such an omega. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh my god, he's such a dumbass. Ted.
He's so naive. I don't know what she's
Yeah.
doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, I know, Leon, it's ridiculous.
Leon?
Lion, my
Lion.
bad. Sorry. Sorry,
Are you
Lion.
a clean freak?
No, I don't think so, but what? Even Kyoko's like this dumbass.
I know, right?
Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
I mean, aside from the fact that there's a fucking corpse in the bathroom and it's destroyed to hell and high water, what do you mean?
It has a broken wrist.
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Why would you be looking for a strand of hair? Really?
To color? For the color?
I assumed she was looking for the glitter and just said hair to not give away.
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I did notice something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I've never touched it. Could someone have used it?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your
She's
knowledge.
looking for evidence. That evidence was missing.
Yes.
In other words, someone other than you came in here and scrubbed your room clean. Was it... Oh,
Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? Or the cats that live here?
Kyoko, do you see them? They're all over the place. Look, there's one on the ceiling right over your head.
Well, she'll be seeing something, alright. And it won't
That's
be
the
cats!
question, isn't it?
That's not
Makoto,
a joke either.
why
I'm
is
talking
there
about the
poop on your...
chickens.
Makoto, why is there a litter box in your corner? And why has it been used?
Oh my god, imagine! Imagine if the killer used a litter box!
No, Makoto used the litter box to pretend that it's the cats.
No, he would not do that. The killer might, though.
Hold on.
No one believes the cat illusion more than we do. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door is an inverted
broken
corpse.
With
What
a
an
broken
interesting
wrist.
conversation. Yeah!
Oh, did you miss our conversation about Makoto having cats in his room, David? Yesterday? Or last time?
Probably. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom.
And now we BRB because I really have to fucking pee.
Wow.
I may as well pee as
Be
well.
right back.
Be right
Yeah,
back.
be right back. Oh, I didn't know
I'm
you
back.
could hear me. Hello. Okay, welcome back.
Thanks.
Let me go back to. There we go. I didn't know you guys could hear me. Sorry about that. I was talking to James.
Thank you for have hats. Even though it's probably ages ago.
Oh, I need to bring the game back up. That will
Thank
probably
you.
help. Okay.
Yeah, backity.
Thank you.
Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her.
Sayaka. It's just recent. Ah, nice.
All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why does Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
What I want to know is, how did her blood go up like that? If she was...
He probably sliced her upward and it came off of the...
Oh, fair enough. I told myself I simply could face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery on there too.
Thank you.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery.
I'm rewriting this in my head as we read it.
That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's blood in her index finger, but that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so where's this blood come from?
Sayaka's wrist.
The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have been earlier on. I mean, how would she get her wrist broken if she'd already been killed? If it's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is what broke it in the first place.
I understand now why we made all those jokes.
After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom,
And broke her wrist.
where they inflicted the deadly wound. Ted. I mean, there is a reason why we make the jokes that we do. It's not like we pull it out of the air.
Yeah.
Yes, he said that already.
Ted.
Ted.
Yes.
Ted.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What?
11037.
Written in blood were the numbers 11037.
11037.
Did Sayaka do this?
No. It was always printed on your wall. You just didn't know it.
Sayaka died. Shocker. It's true.
You wouldn't believe how she died.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. What does that mean?
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers, and Makoto just ignores her.
Out.
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
Fame addicted
Numbers
K-pop
Makoto, what do they mean?
would die early into the game. Numbers
I
Makoto,
think
what
you
do
mean
they mean?
J-pop.
Yeah, Gunther meant K-pop. J-pop. The result?
Well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
But I'm too baby. I have no brain cells. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Looks like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But I honestly have no idea. So that means she already knows who did it.
Hand pats. Hand
Thank you
pats.
for
hand
hand
pats. I love hand pats. They are floating, but they are there with love.
Oh, I know who I should talk to.
At the baby with no brain cells. You have brain cells.
When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Did you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken. Oh, you mean how I get stuck?
What?
Get stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. It's janky. What the heck? The door is practically about to fall off the doorknob. Why is it like this? What do you think, Makoto?
Oh my god. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. She has to let Makoto develop his brain a little bit. She has to, Gunter, or else he would be hopeless. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional.
It was intentional. Why would somebody want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms could lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
What? That clears nothing up.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already gotten my room a good once over. Maybe I should look somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. I should see what everyone else thinks first. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
Leave that area.
Doot, 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 doot.
To the kitchen. Never mind.
This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Nameplates in my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So, all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? Clears up whether or not Makoto did it. Well, it's still possible. It'd be a very calculated move to break the handle in the moment when you know it doesn't work. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, okay. I finally understand what she was trying to do.
Makoto? Kyoko?
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Yeah.
You just
After
now
all these
understood,
years.
really? I will wait. You could tell me your theory in the DMs.
Mine? No, I can't. No, I don't want to stop playing for all that time.
Ah,
There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, DVD is still there. So I got really upset after seeing whatever was in the video. I wonder, what did she see?
I mean, it's not a theory. It's what she was trying to do. It's pretty much confirmed. But hang on, just a second. There you go. I told you.
Yeah.
It just dawned on me.
I assumed that's what she wanted to do from the start, but you know, might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
I need to borrow this round.
Round with square in them. No, the square with round in
Blah,
them.
blah, blah.
You messed
Yeah,
it up.
the round inside the square.
Hey, it's Leon.
Yeah. Sussy little sussy.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monica Mafasa said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? I guess that was, yeah.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Pasta doing in your room? Just let me say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
You really think I'm guilty? That is not what he's trying to imply.
It is, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Nice Byakuya there.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed?
Why do you care?
Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I, we switched rooms last night.
Ted.
He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
No? Bro?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
Bro is so toxic.
He is.
If that's really true, then he's such a bully. Also, why is Makoto so fucking short compared to Byakuya? Holy shit, that camera angle. He's not even that short.
He's wiener level.
He's below wiener level in that. Tina, are you investigating the dining hall?
oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started.
Then you can't call it a break.
This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
You know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been kinda hanging around here. Tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
I think you have to talk to her again.
No, you have to check something first.
Oh.
And then you have to talk to her again.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if everyone knows more about it.
Kitchen knife.
Oop. That's what you have to check first.
Ah.
Doot, 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 doot.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? From the kitchen, actually?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
So it was missing from the beginning.
Wasn't missing.
So it wasn't missing from the beginning.
Right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a neat row.
So when did you notice that one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass,
He's so cute.
one of the knives were gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining room when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. Why is there another bot? You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it.
Thank you, Hina.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayak? What? Of course not! I would never! Hey, Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, yes, we're supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Ted. Girl.
She's so dumb.
She's so dumb.
She's cute, but she's very, very dumb.
Just, you know, the brain cells are in her titties.
Yeah, really. Okay, we're gonna go... Oh, I probably can't check the trash room yet, huh?
I think you can, because Ifumi's not there.
Yep.
There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Ugh. It's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up!
How did you get this gate open?
No, you can't go
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any
I'm not reading it again.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
I know exactly who. Bum, ba-da, bum, 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 ba-da, bum. Is he still there? Yes, he is.
I'm looking for who's ever on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
Yeah, it's still you.
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and he asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want?
That seems more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, I'm not reading that in Monokuma's voice. I like to minimize the amount of time that I use that voice, okay? That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
Boring?
hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, what do you want to do with... What do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? Why'd you want
We
it?
don't fat shame in this house.
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, poking around at it.
There's no way.
What are you talking about?
Common sense.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of my time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you totally not embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Fumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? I'm sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Fumi and I headed to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think, they said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, just please hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Fumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to
Actually stuffing myself up doing that voice.
flip the switch on the gate. And then...
Oof, that was a grating sound.
Yep.
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning on using the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! Just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy the evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's in the way back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy?
Hey, Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down here to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since. And I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate. It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Nice. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
Burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Ted. Wow. Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it's definitely got blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left from the evidence that the killer destroyed. There are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is, but...
It's a good start.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, but just big enough to fit the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that the last class trial?
Do you know what that is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
It's not a Dragon Ball!
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see in any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that meter girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be.
Sorry, hang on, I gotta... There we go.
How dare you? How dare you make me hang on? This should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure.
Shattered crystal ball.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
By me.
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living
Hi,
out of his
Yuri.
own comic book.
Hi, Yuri.
Doot, 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 doot. Okay, so now we go to talk to Chihiro and do the DVD. It's okay. It's good that you slept. It's good that you slept. Where is Chihiro?
In the gym.
Actually, I should
They're
check
all in
that.
the gym.
Oh, there's still an exclamation. Oh, there's gonna be. I guess there's an exclamation mark everywhere.
Yeah.
Not as congested as I gave for that. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, we have to check we didn't see the video, did we?
Yeah, but I want to find where Chihiro is. I want to talk to her first, and then. Oh, right there. Okay.
Head pats, head pats.
Thank you for head
It was
pats.
really hard to swallow that instinct, by the way, just so you know.
I know.
Like, it was actually painful.
Hey, Chiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what the numbers might mean? Like, could they be code or something? Sorry, no. Chiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she doesn't know. Maybe she knows more than she's letting on. Ted. No, it couldn't be.
Poor Junko.
Or Junko.
To the AV room! So you're not as congested, Yuri?
That's what they said.
A shower might help. Like a hot shower. That always helps me when I'm super congested. Which is now.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Not have to stick Mac into a Steam session. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player.
Oh, Macaroon, I was like,
I knew what they were talking about. I just wondered why the poor cat would be in there. Stupid ass cat sounds like a broken squeaky toy.
Yeah, it helps with the nosy.
I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then
I used to do that with Booker all the time when he would get snotty.
Aw. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert.
That one looks like Mahiru.
I know, right?
And then the one with the pink bow looks like Ibuki.
A lot of people theorized that it was Ibuki.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Well, she was in a J-pop group and she left.
True. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well.
Sayaka.
She was there,
Broken wrist.
along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life.
He's not congested, but he's hoarse and he refuses to hush, so steam it is. Yeah, fair.
It's just
No,
the
I think
artist
it is-
having only two faces.
It
for
even
her.
she even has the same pink eyes as Ibuki.
That's the reason why I think people theorize that it was her.
I think it was.
Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate
Sayaka Maizono!
lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark.
And in that next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe.
Dead.
Dead. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. Except she'd already been an ultimate rocker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'd noticed even more than that.
But she left that group to go out on her own.
She's not categorized as the ultimate rocker. I think she's categorized as the ultimate musician.
Ultimate musician.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Sayaka.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
What? Oh, what?
Like for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? It was real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Leave the audio.
Hey, Taka, what are you doing there suspiciously?
What are you doing here?
Listen to me.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it.
Forget everything I just said. Forget it. Forget beam!
I don't care.
You are a nerd.
It's my head canon, David, and I'm gonna keep it.
Group from 2 are a year older. She would have been in school a whole year already. I mean, they could still be... It still works. It's only 1 year difference. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do joke sometimes.
Captain Facts, you need to deal with fiction a little bit sometimes.
Dead. Poor Taga. He's trying to make jokes. Pity
He
laugh for
is.
him, Makoto. Pity laugh.
Oh, I have to talk to Hiro too.
Ted.
I'm just teasing, David. You know I'm just teasing. I know you like to deal with fiction too. Don't worry.
Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hiro, snap out of it!
Huh?
That's you.
Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Does this look familiar?
Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed. What the hell?
The heck?
Thank you for Inaba.
Not bad.
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. You can say without a doubt this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Are we marbling again?
Apparently.
Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. That guy has the wildest goddamn hair. Yes, he do.
You do.
Ted. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I
Boy.
saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years. Oh, damn it. Hang on. There we go. For 2 full years. Damn. Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Ding dong, bing bong! Class trial time! Do we want to do the class trial? Just make it a little bit of a long one and do the class trial?
Yeah, let's just get the class trial over with.
Get it over with?
Because
Yeah, okay.
it's mostly voiced anyway.
Yeah.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. When shall we get started,
Mood.
Time for the
I love him.
Sometimes Monokuma's a mood.
No, Monokuma's always a mood, not even sometimes.
Okay, I did get it.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See?
You.
You got tired of waiting. That's so funny to me. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go.
Good job, Makoto!
No, that's where I have to go.
Oh, it's poetry slam time!
He's having a moment.
Every time...
Yeah?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said he's having a moment.
Every time we go through the red door, it's Makoto's poetry slam time.
Oh, because he does the thing on the elevator.
Yeah.
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. As the murderer.
Commentary.
Let's not jump to the conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, huh? But... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
You sort of bled your Taga voice into your Makoto voice.
Sorry.
But then,
it's okay,
who was the killer?
It made me giggle.
Well, Taka's a little bit more deeper than that. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
It is. It's one of you.
Yeah.
Is everyone
I am
here?
so glad Monokuma reads a lot of his own lines.
Yeah.
Board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates
Will be decided.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
My goodness. Let's go. Wow.
Let's get started.
She doesn't have anything to say. Let's go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Ted.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No, I'm scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that.
Can you pull up the class trial walkthroughs just in case I get fucked up somewhere?
Do we have that in the Danganronpa channel?
I can grab one
No,
real quick.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
Oh, I just bumped the mic. Sorry about that.
We don't, but I did put a meme in there in Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
I'll read your lines while you
Okay.
look. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward
Okay,
the
I
school's
got one.
basement. Okay.
I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator, listen, lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
I don't want to hear about bowels right now.
Bowels!
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Boy.
Not even close. It's total shit. Oh, okay. Hang on. I want to make sure I got it. Okay, there I go. not even close. It's total shit. Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
Sit down. They're standing. We did what he
Yeah.
said and found our seats.
Found our spots.
Apparently. Seats were
The
arranged
spots.
in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto everyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. Deadly deception. Deadly betrayal. Deadly riddle,
Oh my
deadly
God.
defense, deadly faith. It's having a moment.
Makoto Naegi's Poetry Slam.
Deadly class trial.
Dun, dun, dun!
Nice.
Let me see. I know did I get that one skill from Broken Wrist?
I don't think so.
I
Oh
did.
yeah, you did.
Thank fuck this is voiced.
A basic explanation of the class trial.
Do we need one?
So, your votes will
I'm going to leave it just because the last time I skipped the freaking tutorial in this, I fucked up immediately.
Fair enough.
Figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Oh, I think the mic is picking up from my headset because it's so close.
Ah,
That's why you're hearing double sometimes.
I thought I
Don't be a
was.
goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on,
Let me turn on the noise suppression
can I ask
again.
the question real quick.
That might help with that, you know.
Yeah.
Filters. Oh, it is on. Huh.
It was probably too close.
Oh, Kyoko's the best.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
Wow.
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Ifumi, please.
Ifumi, please.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Non-stop debate. Absolutely, because I don't want to fuck it up. Non-stop debates. Characters will speak without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Use your truth bullets to refute what they say. What one should I have equipped? Loaded into the truth cylinder. Left stick to aim and fire with the Y button.
Evidence of a struggle is your first one.
Okay. Oh.
It's your only one, I guess.
Yep.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
We are
That's
aware.
not up for debate, bro.
know that part already.
and the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even
That
have
one.
a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong! Ding dong, y'all are wrong.
Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene.
Byakuya, please.
Need explaining.
Sorry.
Aw.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Yeah.
Okay, just one.
Used to kill her.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random
That one.
knife they
That?
Yep. Hit it. Hit it. Nice.
I did!
That's wrong.
What do you mean what we've got there? The knife.
No!
No.
I do
Oh.
think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife?
A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
He's also Jin from Persona 3, Takaya's little
Yeah.
sidekick.
I remember that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
I love her so much.
What's the point of the trial?
She got no time for
We can
anybody's
talk all we
stupidity.
want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere. Because I know I'm not the killer. That is not the voice I
Sorry.
expected out of Sakura.
She's great. She's not
best
what you
girl.
expect at all. Yeah, she's best girl 120%. Yes, please. You can concentrate by holding this
Heartbeat
one.
button.
Okay. I had to my right's and my left, so you know I have
No,
issue with
big
that.
dude.
That's a girl.
That's a girl, yeah.
Sayaka's a girl. Sakura's a girl.
Sakura's a girl. She's a muscle girl.
Yes. She's best girl. Slow down to see what everyone says. Yeah, that's a girl.
She is giant young Genki from Yu Yu Hakusho.
She's the best. Okay. Steady my aim.
It's because she's got her arms crossed so you can't see her boobs.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's the point of her design.
It's fine. That's the point. Everyone assumes she's a boy in the game as well.
Yeah.
Kina's account. What am I supposed to use it on?
For nobody was in the dining hall.
Okay. Kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in
That one.
secret.
Nobody was in the... No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Oh, he's done. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Is he?
Hold on.
Let me close that.
I
Yeah,
didn't
let me
take the
close
knife
that.
From the kitchen.
Bye bye bye.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knob sets were gone. Were there. They're not gone yet.
They were gone after I got my tea to wash my glass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice paraphrasing.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
I do appreciate that Monokuma always likes it fair.
Yeah.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Leon, please.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to...
Your Honor, they're lesbians.
Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over?
I wouldn't say airtight, because nobody else saw you guys.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
At least he apologized.
He does.
Then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about... Doesn't matter, there's no accomplice, which means they wouldn't lie about the alibi. True.
Well, yeah, but they might not have known.
She wound up dead.
How did... Okay. Sayaka not... I mean, Hina not mentioning the most important thing ever. Yes, it was Sayaka.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you finish your thought.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Don't they think that's
When she came
important?
into the dining hall,
Yeah.
she didn't even look at us.
That they should have
She
said
just went
before.
straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yes.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Game mechanics, what are you gonna do? Fair enough.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
they understand? Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
See, bewildering, Mondo, means that it doesn't make sense.
Wow.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First
Hangman's
Hangman's
Gambit.
Gambit.
Absolutely. Hangman's Gambit, the important phrase, I know that. I just don't remember the buttons. Flying letters in the right order, left stick to aim, Y to shoot the desired letters. Okay.
Okay.
What
We have to figure
it's
out what
hair,
that something
isn't it?
is. Yes.
Okay.
It'll be hair.
It do be hair. Oh, wow. I need A.
Wow. That was easy.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So
I like baby mode, okay?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
the reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That
No.
makes sense, does it not?
No, it does not.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's such a cute face.
I know.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why
Look at that little
Makoto
smirk.
couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah. This killer
Evidence
struggled
that
getting
proves
into the
it.
bathroom.
The object the killer broke. The
It's a
doorknob. Oops.
I got it!
I got it!
Means that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
You redeemed it backward.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Look at her sassy little face.
She don't.
Bewildering act.
She don't deal with the idiots. Must have noticed it at first, but is that the key point here?
There's a bit more to learn about. Absolutely. Number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weeks. Which one is it? Just tell me which one it is.
Let me see. Sayaka had locked it.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. The bathroom door frame is the actual answer. Sayaka had locked it is the statement.
Okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be.
Oh, the Monokuma music, Jesus.
Welcome back.
You're supposed to
Welcome
be the
back.
ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Is this perhaps the last class trial? No, it's the first one.
That's not lucky at all.
It is kind of lucky because it ends up saving his life.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
This is the
Okay,
first class trial.
But then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The switch nameplates.
Yes.
Couldn't be locked.
actually
In other
be
words,
your
I got it!
yeah.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
You sound so disappointed.
So the killer
I know, right?
to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
We're serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's
Celeste, my
room?
eyes. This flashback.
Jeez.
How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up.
It was on the floor.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Monokuma is all trustworthy, nice guy. We should believe that thing. I mean, Monokuma
She asked her to do
does
something
have
in particular because of how
decency.
frightened she was. That's the answer right there. No way Sayaka let someone in because...
Because we switched the room.
Switch rooms?
Right. Yes. Yeah, this is switching rooms.
Okay.
Or something.
I got it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if it's, I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Yes,
Why would she
Sayaka's the
lie
first
about
death.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Every time she talks, I keep thinking of Morgana.
Of course, you should.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
It's the same voice.
I better make sure I rip the paper out
I know.
before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also
Sayaka should die early, but being
I
first,
found the
justice for
notepad on the
Sayaka.
desk in Makoto's room,
There's a reason why she died early, actually.
Yep.
which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then the note. Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting
Kyoko
in
acting all
touch
smart
with a
and all,
certain
but she's
someone.
spiraling this. She's just What is it? Spiraling to the same topic.
I mean,
it's
she's the only
baby
one
mode.
with some actual sense in here, though.
It's baby mode, okay?
Oh no, that would happen no matter the game mode you were in.
I know. It's just the way that the game is written.
Yeah.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
What do I need to hit it up with? Or hit with it?
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Sayaka?
No.
Okay.
The place they were asked
Can't
to
take
come
anything Ifumi says seriously, is it only me?
specifically
No, you got it right.
my room.
You shouldn't take anything he says seriously.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Oh, my bad. Dorm
The
nameplates.
room that Makoto was staying in.
That one. That line. That line.
So
Oh.
in other words,
And it's gone.
even if someone did read the note and did what it
They would not have any. It certainly would seem that way.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched in the note. It specifically says,
I see.
so if someone, then they would have gone to.
exactly.
That one.
No, that's wrong.
The room that Makoto was staying in.
I have to listen to all this again and again and again. Not really.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's
Although
right.
they did mention
The
that they
nameplates got
switched fucking
switched,
rooms.
just like the rooms themselves.
Yeah, but they didn't mention that the nameplates were switched.
True.
As a result, the nameplate on
Hello,
Sayaka's
Sprite.
room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually...
Very good, Byakuya!
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Person
The only
could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms is Sayaka.
I got it! Me and
Sayaka was
Sayaka
way
were the
smarter
only
in this
ones who
game.
ever knew
He
about
likes to
switching
pretend.
rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about just in 2 minutes. 5, whatever. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come to bed. Come to my room.
Come to bed.
Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Did Sayaka
She wanted
self-delete?
someone to come
No.
to the room she was in.
She was murdered.
Hide the fact
Self-delete.
that it was Makoto's room.
I love that.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Duh, we know
still
that.
don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room.
And Sayaka knew someone was targeting Kyoko.
No.
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 What?
No.
Where'd you get that conclusion?
Where did you even get that from?
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial
It's
struggle.
trying to point that Sayaka was trying to frame Makoto.
No, she was trying to frame Makoto.
Mixed names. How do you get Makoto and Kyoko
She was
mixed
trying
up?
to kill the person that she was that she called to her room and frame Makoto for it so that she could escape.
Yeah,
Names are
I think
complicated.
You're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
I understand those two are bound by 5 balls of red string, Gunther.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
The wrist that was broken.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you looked at their hits, there's no doubt. Yeah, that one.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is.
Very good, Chihiro.
Coating from the
Hey,
replica
man.
sword.
I've been doing Chihiro like that
You
dirty.
barely have to touch that.
I do
stuff,
everybody that
and
dirty
it'll
in this
stick
game.
right to you. And there's some on her wrist because
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there!
Very good, Taka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
I mean, you already made clear what happened, but okay. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
Ah.
Loading multiple truth bullets. Only one. Okay. Tell me what I need up front.
Replica sword sheath.
LB. Okay. Okay. Replica sword sheath, and what do I need to hit it? What do I need to hit?
Sword-based sneak attack.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based
That
sneak
one.
attack.
No, that's wrong.
Such a bop, the non-stop
no.
debate song.
It is.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
I know, the aim is what's concerning me.
Got it?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down.
I didn't mean to.
Explain it so I get what the hell's going
My
on.
finger twitched.
Wow.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Well, missing half of the incident makes solving it pretty difficult.
I just twitched on one thing!
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
You're such a bully, Gunter.
The
You're so
culprit
mean
came
to
in,
me.
Found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Oh. Yes, you do. Don't lie.
Wow.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Yeah, it does, though, doesn't it, Gunter?
After they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain
Why you
part of
spray?
her body that makes this clear.
No spray.
The palms of her hands.
We're sweaty with mom's spaghetti. But that's not how the line goes at all.
I got it! You're talking
Knees
about
weak,
her
arms
palms,
heavy,
right?
vomit, sweater, ready.
What? Button.
Knees weak, arms heavy.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Dingle.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Mom's
She
spaghetti.
nervous.
She nervous. It's true.
Like I said before, the gold coating
Oh my
on
god,
that sword
Hifumi's
comes
hand is
right
the
off.
size of
All
Makoto's
you
head.
have to do is touch it.
I think it's a perspective thing.
I know,
but
it is.
You'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to
Somebody
assume
needs to
that's because
tell
whoever
Hifumi
used
that
the sword
everybody here
put
is
some of it on their
2D.
hands.
You ever think about the fact that the Danganronpa animations were made with Live 2D before Live 2D was a thing?
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Like, he uses I wouldn't touch 2D as a defense, but everybody here is 2D. So...
You're silly.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
The water was
Can you
off.
say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
The water was off.
The water was off. I know.
The water was off.
I got it!
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was
Don't be
around
going on
1:30
Nirvana
a.m.
Initiative. Yeah. I know why
In
Monokuma
other
does
words,
not give limited
at
time to
nighttime,
these class trials to make
and
it
the water in the
spicier.
It's
bathroom
true,
shuts
she
off
is ugly on the inside, Gunter. She's kind of mean.
Monokuma likes fair trials.
Haven't taken a shower here yet.
Gross! Look at that! That's so gross!
Ow.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka!
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Dun dun dun!
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
That was an insult to the pig, Toko. How dare.
Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
She knew this the whole time.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
What is the accent of Celeste?
She's trying to be German/French.
Yeah.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
He's not.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Ted.
Oh,
you
poor
got
child.
played, boy.
She was the
Played.
ultimate sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan...
So in the end...
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Wow, she's failing miserably, but at least she's trying.
On her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Ted.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
What do I use? And on what argument?
Dying message.
Oh, well.
There just aren't any more clues.
It's easy just to say, hey,
Just drop a
decide who
boulder
did
on
it.
someone random, teach them a
But
lesson.
there just aren't any more
No.
clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
No, that's wrong!
Blood.
Except
There
it's
must be a
right.
clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message because I can prove it! It's left index finger.
Yep. Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Unless she's left-handed.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But
I was
still,
thinking of her. I know you do,
what do those
Gunther.
numbers mean? One.
Hey, Chihiro.
It's okay.
You're
It's a
computer
stupid
nerd
thing.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You should know all about numbers and shit.
Wow.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Allie, quick jiggle those boobs, distract everyone.
Yeah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Bro.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yes, it does. Damn it, it's no use. Just don't know. Come on! Put those brain cells together, Makoto.
We have one brain cell right here. That's all that matters.
Jesus.
Ha! Rotate it. Why didn't I think of it before?
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
The Leon? Yes.
You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
I'm gonna assume they can't see the numbers very well. Yes, so you pick the killer.
Yeah, yeah.
He came from RE4 and killed Sayaka? Yes, he did. Yes, indeed.
Where are you, bro? Oh my god, I went the absolute opposite way.
I know.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
My life got flipped, turned upside down.
the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her,
I found out
and the letters will
that
be inverted.
clue when I see the photo for the first time. Why does it take them this long? I missed half of the stuff.
Because they're silly.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch.
I also imagine in a real life scenario it would be harder to read, and we can see it because it's a font.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's the shirt.
Yeah.
He must be a nobody, I guess.
Wow.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Execute him. We will see his execution.
Yes, we will.
I mean,
And
Leon's
it's
not the
brutal.
only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to figure out who is responsible.
How it was disposed of?
Yes.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of,
Oh no, you
we'll be
wait.
able to figure out who the killer
Play
is.
You wait,
football,
Gunter.
His head burn him alive. You'll see.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Wow, you're suddenly
And
interested, sir.
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Pet,
You need the
Thank
key
you
to
for
get
head
in.
pats.
And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty.
What is it?
Crystal ball.
Okay.
Crystal ball against, you have to be close to the incinerator.
Okay.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the
That one.
incinerator in order to just...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past
I know, right? It's a bop, isn't it, Gunter?
possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
Killer
Throw
had to
it!
use... Yes.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
I'm like vibing over here.
I know, the soundtrack is really good.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yes, someone turned the incinerator
Gunter.
on.
I know, I was laughing at
Listen to
Gunter,
these
sorry.
monkeys. Wow.
The work of the fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned
One
on
more and then
without
it's closing
knowledge
argument time.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Did a spelling mistake. All of your argument is invalid now. They wrote Hifumi. Oh, they did really? Wow.
Did they? I missed it.
I missed
Distance
that.
from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
There's been a few
Seems
errors in
like
this game.
accuracy you'd need to throw
Yeah.
a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yes, Chihiro.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Baseball
Blah, blah, blah.
star.
Ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball
Can we include
star.
Makoto in the chopping block? No! The game
There
will be
wouldn't be
over.
any game without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that,
We will not get a new pro time.
Me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Don't be mean to
Say what you
Makoto.
want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered.
Oh, you can't handle it when he's mean to your fave.
Now here's what happened.
Closing argument.
Closing argument. Complete summary of the case. Reproduce the flow of events in the form of a comic book. Number of pieces missing. Complete the comic using the truth panels. A button. Hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Good luck, have fun. GLHF. Okay.
So what do we got?
My room was the scene of the crime. Entered. Wait, no. Okay. This right here. I believe.
Sayaka invited the killer to Makoto's room with the intent to kill them. She attacked with the knife, but they grabbed the fake sword and fought back. You missed it. It's the other one. RB.
It's... What? Oh, okay.
No. That's correct. Then hit RB.
What?
Or LB, I guess.
Yeah. I need to go this way. And then it's...
Yeah.
Something in my room.
It's that.
This?
No, next to it. That
this.
One. Yeah. They grabbed that. Fought back, and then she hid in the bathroom. Oh yeah, that's the next panel. I guess it would be that.
This, yeah.
And she runs, she hides in the bathroom.
Door.
No, he doesn't do that yet. I don't think you have it open yet.
No, I think maybe this is when she writes the... No,
she's not stabbed yet.
This is when she writes the... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. He breaks the door with the thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the door's open in that panel. Okay.
Yeah. And then, she's injured. She writes the message.
She dies. The lint roller. He cleans up, and then he goes to the ball. The ball. And then the sleeve is the last thing.
Yep.
There you go.
No, wait, there's one more.
What's missing? Oh. Alright,
I did this in the wrong order.
Yeah, so the sleeve is the last thing, but he throws it in first. There we go.
Here's exactly what happened.
Oops.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From
It's
what
true.
we can
Caring
tell,
about fame makes you
Sayaka
insane.
invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Consider that luck.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Done.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Dun dun dun!
Sag.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
Damn, baseball player at Sayaka so hard. Her
I
wrist
mean, it makes
broken.
sense.
Yeah.
To keep the killer from noticing,
Absolutely.
she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
What I want to know is how he didn't get any blood. Okay, there we go. That's why. That's how.
Covered in their victim's blood.
It was Makoto's mystery solved now.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
She
They
didn't know
wanted
when to come
make
in
sure
now.
They got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Hiro does his own laundry.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate.
He knows how to use a laundry
and hit the
machine.
incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the
Absolute
switch on the
precision.
incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Wow.
Yeet.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine,
Hiro conveniently left that crystal ball in the laundry room. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was an accident. He's scatterbrained.
There was one thing they
Don't give
missed.
Hiro that credit.
Yeah. He's dumb of ass.
And high
Part
as
of the
hell.
shirt they'd thrown into the fire
Yep.
burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
Always stoned off his
The
ass.
killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Floating through space.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Smash!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence.
Oh god, alright. What do I need to use?
It's toolkit.
Okay. Engage them in a head-to-head battle, bullet time battle. Destroy it in time with the rhythm.
I wouldn't say luck.
Button presses
There
with
is
the
a
tempo
reason why
marker.
he's the ultimate baseball player.
A button to lock on. Destroy with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Tempo down. Press the Y button to shoot it and blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, I'll try.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yes, remove
Could
the
it have
schools.
been?
Could have been the toolkit.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
To show the indisputable
Okay.
evidence.
You think he maybe thinks Makoto's stupid?
I think he thinks so.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie.
Kono's not stupid.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
This should prove it! I locked in there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Had to, otherwise we
Screws on the
would fuck
bathroom
things up.
doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own?
Stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this...
You can't just ask a guy to show you his toolkit, Makoto.
The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Oh.
Stupid. Stupid.
You realize the jig is up.
Creepy.
I use spray. I'm assuming that's for Arya.
No rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
He's having a moment.
He was shooketh. Hey, 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 hey,
Nice.
Hey. I'll take it.
Oh, these edibles ain't shit, bro. Oh, he's gonna wish he had the edibles.
I know, right? He's gonna, like, as he's going to execution time, he's gonna, like, elbow Hero in the side and be like, hey, got anything to make this less painful?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Why is she tedding at that?
Okay, then let's get excited!
Probably because she's taking note of it for later.
Yeah.
Blackened. Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
Can we bribe people to vote for someone else? No.
No.
You will die if you vote for the wrong person.
Yepers.
Monokuma wants a fair trial.
Dun da da da!
It do make sense.
Oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Head.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a
bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
Killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be standing right here. Oh, well. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything has become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'm better off not knowing. I'm gonna assume that's what he must have mean. Because
Yeah.
if what we came up really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. I missed the DVD. Was it the adult content, perhaps? No. And Sayaka.
No. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, Makoto. I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew. I understand, I really do, yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Ted. Damn it.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping.
He is a weak baby.
Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to.
It's true.
Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So
No, that's not.
why-
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
What?
If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than It just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. That's true.
It's true.
Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up. Leon deserved that sperm blood stuff, okay, Makoto? Oh, wait, wrong game.
Well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to... Can you chill, Monokuma? Can you hurry up and get... Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
hey.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
You saw what was in the DVD. It was the 4 girls dead on the floor.
Don't understand what was in the DVD.
Now then,
Got there.
I prepared a very
You were in the
special
DVD.
punishment.
Yep, it was you. Then I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh boy.
No!
Fantastic
Here
scream.
it comes.
Here we go. Become a spying on you indeed. Leon has been found guilty. It's time for punishment.
What a dopey smile.
Honestly, the entire
Bye.
situation must be horrifying.
Yeah.
They all witnessed that too.
I know.
It's rough. The 1,000 belows. Ugh.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
No, she didn't kill them. Monokuma was trying to convince everybody to attack, so he gave them each a DVD with their worst fear on it, and hers was her bandmate's dead.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Monokuma, you can't act like that. That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
What we saw, that was not as brutal as I imagined, but it was well thought out. Congrats, Monokuma. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Look at Kyoko and Byakuya, they're both still totally chill.
Yeah.
Extreme!
Wow.
Adrenaline is pumping right out of control! I'm not doing that.
What's going on? I can't take
can't
this.
take
Oh,
it.
never mind. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
He'll binge eat soon.
Yeah.
That wasn't the same Byakuya.
It's not the same person! He is depressed, though. He's just used to repressing it.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
what the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type guy.
Say what?
Or in this case,
It is the
a
same
dark,
person.
awful
It
secret
has to
society type of bear.
It's not.
Well,
It's not. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Sir.
Mondo, please. Words.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened.
Instantly without a trial, you get class trials here at least. Wow.
What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, excuse me. Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills,
That's what everyone is waiting for.
hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us here overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Poor Taka. No one even tried to speak.
Wow, Gunter.
Faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear. She's gonna say what I think she's gonna
Let me
say.
whisper in your ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Ted.
Not quite yet. That's
Oh.
chapter 5, my friend.
Oh wow. It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
Ted, I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
You smash shaking at us.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision.
You're
That's
a fool,
why.
though. No, you're the fool.
As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that.
Oh, the dying message.
Yeah. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you could infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it.
That's true.
She didn't care what happened to you. Or if she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Ted. Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
What?
What?
Oh.
Your own feelings.
I can't read! Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their depths? That's... I could never do that.
Ted.
No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
Ted. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... Ted. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. He does, actually. I know it's a joke, but he does actually have pretty good intuition.
That's really cute, though. That moment is really cute.
It is, yeah. Well, he said he was going to carry her memories with him. 3 people died.
Yep.
We did it!
3 down, 12 to go.
Save.